let's go ahead and let's keep this thing moving. We appreciate you guys sitting here watching us, but it's clear, just like Scott put in the chat earlier, that there is one thing that these people have come for. Okay,
Yeah,
these they want to know what's going on, Alex, in the Mascot Challenge. Oh man, we're getting down to Sweet 16, Alex. It's getting good.
We are now entering the Sweet 16, so I'll go from top to bottom, left to right in the bracket here. So Butch of Washington State against Mike the Tiger of LSU. I should have left this one for last because that is that massive landslide we were talking about.
Yep.
Butch only got 3 votes. Mike got a whopping 20. This was our most voted on matchup in this round. Mike easily moves on to the Sweet 16.
Wow.
Next, we have Aubie the Tiger of Auburn versus Shasta the Cougar of Houston. And Aubie is moving on with 5 votes to Shasta's 4. Our first tiebreaker here, Pounce of Georgia State and Willie the Wildcat of Kansas State. They each had 4 apiece, so I had Sean flip a coin, and Pounce won. Pounce is moving on to face Harry and Uga, who beat Duke Dog by a score of 9-5. A little closer than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah. I expected a blowout in that one.
Yeah, me too. Rocky, the Bull of USF, couldn't get it done against Goldie Gopher of Minnesota. Just trying to find that on my sheet here. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Oh, so this was another tie, actually. And Sean flipped the coin again, and it wound up Goldie. So Goldie is moving on. This one makes Sean very happy. Ramses of North Carolina beat Bill the Goat of Navy 11-3. So Goldie versus Ramses in the Sweet 16.
Tar Heels.
The Duck of Oregon and Sebastian the Ibis of Miami, Florida, tied at 5 apiece. We flipped the coin. Sorry, Alec, but the Battle of Mario Cristobal goes to Miami. Sebastian moves on.
It's fair.
It was fair. Sebastian faces Bucky the Badger in the Sweet 16 with another coin flip there. 6-6 versus Cy the Cardinal of Iowa State. The coin landed on tails, so it went to Bucky. Top side of the other side of the bracket. The Blue Devil of Duke could not get it done against Big Red of Arkansas, who won 8-3. Big Red Big Red moves on to face one of the people that pulled off one of the bigger upsets, in my opinion. Testudo of Maryland beat Big Al of Alabama 8-3.
Wow. How did that happen?
I'm going to leave the heavyweight matchup for last. That's the other section of this bracket. I'll move down to the next section. Brutus the Buckeye could not get it done, was upset by the Demon Deacon by a score of 8-4. So Demon Deacon moves on and faces Sparty, who won by a score of 10-2 over Nitro of UCF. And
can we please say who were the 2 people that voted against Sparty?
We 2 Michigan fans. We'll leave it at that. To be fair, out of this whole set, Nitro was my favorite, so it wasn't just the fact that it was Michigan State that I voted for Nitro. Nitro was my one I wanted to win the whole thing. So, but Nitro is gone. Sparty moves on. Was kind of also hoping for that Ohio State Michigan State matchup.
True.
Couldn't happen because of the Demon Deacon. And then another upset here. The Army Mules upset Hookem and Bevo of Texas.
Wow.
By a score of 6-4. So Army moves on to face Pistol Pete, who's won 2 in a row. They beat the Stanford Tree by a score of 10-3.
Yep.
And I'll start with the blowout of the heavyweight matchup here. Rocky of Toledo lost 11-1 versus Chief Osceola and Renegade of Florida State. And Florida State will be going up against the winner of the tiebreaker between Sparky of Arizona State and the combo of Boomer and Sooner of Alabama with 5 apiece. Sean flipped the coin. It landed on tails, which meant Boomer and Sooner move on to face Chief Osceola and Renegade. Yep. Wow. Probably the 2 biggest ones in this entire bracket. Yeah. Have to go through each other in the Sweet 16.
How many times has that been a national championship actual game? Oklahoma and Florida State. Come on.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. But yeah, that's I think whoever wins that might win the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I also thought some of these schools would have got through, and they didn't. I didn't think Testudo would make the Sweet 16, so
right.
Here we are. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this finishes out. I love that we did this.
Yeah.
And because there were so many people, Ash, if you're watching, sorry, we will set up the second one to go after this is done.
Got you.
So we can get other mascots in here. So as we've said before, send us the mascots you want in. We'll pick another 48, get them in. And then that leaves us with about another 40-ish of the div one. So could almost do 3 whole brackets.
Right.
You'd still have a couple left over, but let us know who you want to be in the second iteration of Mascot Madness, and maybe we'll have the champions go against each other at the end.
I love that idea. Yes, we will definitely do that. So get your votes in. After here, I'm gonna chop this up and make it into a commercial so we can try to put some graphics onto it and really get excited. We're down to the Sweet 16, ladies and gentlemen. So tune in, definitely get your votes in and see who you got. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but I'm just saying he plays for him. So we're still in there, baby. Let's go.
I don't have an actual mascot, so I don't have to lose.
Yeah.